chat. No, no, no.
Gamers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Patrick Williams, and it's Sigma in at the 5. And for Kansas City, Jaylen Brown is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's White in at the point. Now here's Conley. Here's Williams. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
White, the pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Sigma. Back to Conley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Ames, the pass to Brown. Shoots. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Sigma to the inside. Carrington. Parrish with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the away team. Patrick Williams.
And Williams drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And Kansas City another 3.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
And Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Conley against White. Tatum with the block.
There's a cry to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Here's Carrington. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
For Kansas City, 44 seconds left to play in the first. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be.
I need to figure out my viewer count, though. Add an element. Let's see here.
happier with the results.
Williams up top. And Williams punches it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Kansas City leading by 3. White for 3. Knocks down the triple.
I only use that one over there. I need to. Alright, there it is. Alright. Just make sure.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Now here's White. Pass to Shireman. Here's Bird. Out left to the wing. The three ball. No good.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And that does it for the first quarter. Kansas City on top, up 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one and taking a look at Kansas City's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Mike Conley, and it's Sigma in at the 5 spot. Here's Ainge. Drills it from deep. Ainge has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Horry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kansas City leading by 9. Pass to Ainge. From the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the reward.